Okay, family, welcome back to the channel. You know who these are. I'm your host, Mel, and this is also your host,
JC.
Alright, boys and girls, we got a card in our hands right about now, but first things first. I want to say thank you all for the likes, the views, and the subs. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, and we hope you like it, the new video that we're gonna be doing once a week about fighters, and you know we will have like knockouts, submission, crazy shit that we'll be doing over there, so
Yeah.
you can see also and enjoy this beautiful sport and craziness that can happen.
And to serve also as a reminder of things of the past. And, we're gonna be digging a lot in the past. That's gonna be our content. It's all about. It's gonna be about the past. We're gonna be talking a lot.
And I want to
Vieira, John Jones, Frank Chamber,
I want to do ones with all the craziest knockouts in the UFC.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
For me, the craziest knockout I haven't seen was the Giri Prochazka against Reyes.
Against Reyes?
Yeah, that's a spinning back elbow I have never seen in my life. If you remember that day, we thought that guy died.
There's that, and there's also Masvidal knocking the shit out of this
guy. Aspirin. But which one do you like more? What do you think?
In all honesty, I do. Not because Masvidal is Cuban, it's just because.
But which guy do you think that take more longer to wake up? Who was? Aspirin?
What do you mean?
Like they was like dead. There was like cold.
No, Aspirin was
how long did he take?
I don't know. Well, he was really stiff.
Oh, I remember that race took like 5 to 10 minutes.
You see his toes like curved like this. And when somebody's like that, if you keep pounding them, chances are the motherfuckers are gonna go. You can see.
Do you think that nobody like has taken care of him? He will die at that moment over there.
Not necessarily, but if a couple of more points he would have done something, yeah, probably would have left him. I don't know.
Like paralyzed?
I don't know. Pretty bad. In pretty bad shape. All right, fellas. Let's talk about. Let's just start talking to what we turned that damn camera on to talk about. Yeah. And it's all about. It's money time. You know what it is. It's all about money time, motherfucker.
And also remember, this is gonna be our second week in a row. We are creating a game, the Wait with Us. So let's ready. Tomorrow is my birthday, so we are gonna keep it light and simple. So we all make money and enjoy with the fight. We don't want to lose tomorrow. It's my birthday, and I'm feeling that the fight is gonna come through, and we're gonna enjoy my birthday and make money. That's what I want.
That's what it's all about, baby.
Yep.
Alright, so we got on the first fight of the night of the prelims. Is gonna be Reed versus Hughes.
Horrible fight.
Listen, we're not.
We're
Straight
not
up, we're telling you, it's not gonna be okay.
If you bet this fight, you need to call 1-800-GAMBLER. This is a fight that you have to call if you bet in this one. Like, there is a lot of fight that you can bet on. If you bet this one, you have a problem, right?
I don't know what to say about Hughes, and I don't know what to say about Reed. Like,
it's gonna be a close fight. If I tell you an advice, bet in the underdog. That would be my advice. But if I tell you the truth, we are not gonna bet nothing over there. Going to the second fight of the night, we have Chase Hooper against Felipe Colares. Well, talking about Chase Hooper, this was a guy that entered in the UFC with 18 years old. Everyone was like really scared of this guy. They were like promoting him and creating like a big monster. He was 10-0. But since he has come to the UFC, he hasn't done good, only one fight, and he was taking a beating, and he submitted the guy because this guy is a monster in the jiu-jitsu. But he's fighting now, veteran in the sport, also a guy that has really good black belt in jiu-jitsu, and he's Brazilian, so he has Brazilian jiu-jitsu. And if you see Hooper, that's the only way that he can beat someone. So it's gonna be like if he takes his arm or something crazy. But Colares is not an easy opponent. So we are going with Colares in this one, and this is gonna be our first pick of the night.
Yep. Alright, so moving on to the third fight, it's gonna be Martinez versus Morales. And straight up, I'm telling you, we're picking Martinez. Martinez hasn't done very hot in the past, but he usually takes the win.
Yeah, and he mixed really good the kicks, the punches, and he's a competitive fighter.
And he's actually 2 winning in the road, winning a streak.
Yeah,
fights.
he only
So-
took like the loss with David Grant by knockout, and he was winning. Someone can, like got you, whatever, and he was winning the
And
fight.
he's got everything from him in this fight. I
Yeah.
mean, the
And
the
also-
height is the same, kind of like the same. The reach is the same, but when it comes to the takedown average, he's a little bit better.
Yeah,
than
but this
Morales.
fight is gonna be a stand up.
But I believe that if Martinez takes this guy down, it's gonna be that guy on his back the whole day, and Martinez pounding on this guy.
Yeah, but also something that we're gonna take as an advantage is like Morales has really he has problems with the defending kicks. If you see the last fight of Morales, he lose by a cow kick.
The calf kick, the
Yeah.
lead.
And if you see Martinez, he loves to throw that shit. He loves it. So this is my luck of the night. I am betting the most on this fighter, so I'm telling you right away. Yeah, and I got it minus 180, and right now it's minus 260. So I beat a lot of light movements. This is something really good. So if you want to win money, Martinez. Also something that I was checking in another YouTube channel, because we have to church a lot, and I like to see what people are talking, so we can do good things for you guys. A guy that trained with Martinez was saying that this guy is preparing and he trained a lot for this fight, so he's hungry, and he said if you want to win money, bet on Martinez. So you know what to do.
Yep.
Moving to the next one, we have Omar Morales against Urus Medic. This fight is kind of weird because Morales can take this fight if he uses wrestling. This guy is a black belt in BJJ and also has good wrestling, but I don't know why he's in the UFC. He has never done it. And if you see his record, almost all his fight before the UFC was submission, and he has never tried to do this in the UFC. So if this guy tried to take it down Urus Medic, he will have an advantage. But if he brawl with Medic is really good striking. So whatever can happen. Omar Morales hasn't shown like IQ, and you know what we say. Fighters without IQ is a red flag. So we are not taking this one. But if anything, I would like fight doesn't go to decision. But no picks over there.
Alright, the next fight is gonna be between Almeida. It's a heavyweight bout. It's Almeida versus Porter. Listen, what I think about this fight. Almeida has everything going for her. But there's one issue with this guy.
The weight.
Porter has at least 40 pounds over Almeida. And this is key for Porter to just land one blow
And that's it.
on this guy and stand on top of him, hug him, ground and pound, and Almeida is not gonna get out of there. Like, he's not gonna get out of there. Now, the other thing I could say, the same thing for Almeida, even though Almeida does not have the weight. If he takes down Porter, Porter is a dead snake on the ground.
Snake, titty bear.
And he's gonna get completely annihilated. Because Almeida has everything going for him in every single department except the weight. We're not betting on this fight, fellas. If you guys want, you can bet $50 on Porter.
And you win 250.
And you win 250 like JC says. But I would not recommend it unless you have won at least a certain amount of dollars and you really, you just want to tell guys.
If you win Martinez, you can bet $50 to have fun because if Porter wins. I see it this way. If Almeida can take Porter to the ground, he's in problem because Porter has really good boxing. But if Almeida take him once, I think that is going to be over for him. So, we don't bet in this one.
Nope.
So next fight is a low-level fight, Joseph Holmes against Allen Amodowski. This guy, Allen Amodowski, before entering the UFC, he was a monster, but he has been losing in the UFC.
He lost twice in the UFC.
Yeah, and Joseph Holmes, he shows like he can only submit guys. Like he's not like crazy guy, so I really doesn't want to take care of this fight. I don't know if you know.
No, be honest.
Yeah, this is for me. With the
we
huge
are
fight, it's
we are passing on this one too, fellas. It's just like AC said. Even though, listen, if Holmes plays it safe, Holmes should take it home.
Yeah.
Look at the region here. But then again, Amedowski kind of seems like a better striker. But then again, Holmes has the distance. He can keep it up with a little jab here, a little jab there, and then they try to take it to the ground. This is something that he could actually dismantle Amedowski. But then both of these fighters have dropped the ball before. So I don't know if Holmes is actually going to come with 100% IQ or not. So
moving to the next one, we have Eric Anders against Jung Park. If you want to see a fighter that doesn't have fight IQ, you have Eric Anders over there. He is the worst fight IQ that you can see in the guy. I think that this one is easy money for Jung Park. The only that he has to do is take it to the ground, and this guy is a monster in the ground. Like his grounded pound and his how he dominate you and take your back is really bad. I don't want to be in that space with that guy. They call it the Toro for a reason. So, you know, it's going to be on your park in that one. This is another
this
pick.
is also our third pick of the night.
Yeah. The fourth pick we have Paulina Vieira against Bata Ricci. I love the Ricci side in this fight because she was an Olympian judo girl, and also she's a black belt in BJJ. We have seen like when Diana go to the ground, she keep it like the back on the side, and she's like happy being over there. And I don't think that she's gonna submit Ricci because with the judo and the BJJ that she has is gonna be enough. So we are gonna go with Ricci. It's gonna be our fourth pick. And the next fight we have Chidi. Say the name because I messed it up.
Yeah, alright. The next fight we got Chidi and Jukwani versus
Dusko
Todorovic. And this one is very obvious. We're gonna go with Njukwani. And the
6
reason
inches.
for that,
6 inches.
6 inches on which
And
high
Todorovic
advantage.
fight with his hand down, like only keep his head movement. And this fight is gonna be in the Apex in Las Vegas. In the Apex we have the small cage, so fighter doesn't have so much movement over there like in other cage that they are big. So you know, I think that in you want to take it, but if you are afraid, you can take fight doesn't go to the decision. This fight is not going to the decision. This guy are monster.
Yeah, and Jukwani is definitely gonna dismantle this guy before the third round is over.
Yeah.
It's just what I'm seeing right here. It's what I believe. It's not a fact. Because if I can tell you everything, And Jukwani has the height, has the reach, has the aggressiveness,
Has the age.
has the age, possibly the IQ, but I don't know how he's gonna play it out.
Yeah.
But based on those things and those are facts, I would say Njukwani is gonna take it
Yeah.
before the third round.
We have on the co-main event of the evening, we have a banger. I think that the most impressive fight of the card for
The
me.
card, yeah. That
Yeah.
should have been the main event.
Yeah.
That should have been the main event.
Santiago Ponzinibbio against
Along with
Michel Pereira.
Uh-huh.
So this fight, we were talking Mel and I before starting the video. I like Ponzinibbio and he like Pereira, but we were saying like if Pereira goes over there
To show body,
yeah, to
yeah.
dancing, to do crazy shit, she's not gonna be Ponzinibbio. Ponzinibbio is a really good guy and he has shown improvement so far. And you cannot be like playing with your food, like Amanda Nunez said. So if we go like seriously, I think that he can take a decision, but I don't know what can happen. So I think that it's better not bet in this fight. We are going the most sure that we can. Like I told you, tomorrow is my birthday, so we want to enjoy, don't cry for losses. So we are not betting in this.
Now, I want to say something about Pereira. He is definitely one of my favorite fighters. I've never said this, but he's actually one of my favorite fighters to watch. The only problem that I have with this guy is just that he showboats. He showboats. He completely tosses away his IQ and decides to entertain the public. He is an entertainer. But this is UFC. This is not the WWE. This guy is a good fighter, but he's been showboating for a very long time.
Yeah.
I do love him showboating. This is why he's one of my favorites. But at the same time, I wish he could take it a little bit more serious. Alright? Because like JC said, if he comes to play and Ponzinibbio catches him, it's gonna be over right then and there. Alright? So we're not doing a pick here, pretty much. So we're gonna move to the main event of the evening. In my opinion, Holm and Vieira should have been a main event, a co-main event with Ponzinibbio and Pereira. But I guess the UFC decided to do it that way, I guess.
Yeah.
But then again, Holm, to be honest, it's a higher profile than.
The only thing that I can
Pereira.
see, like, I think that Holm is gonna take it, but we have to take as an alert that Holm has been out for 2 years now, and she's 40 years old. And we
Yeah,
don't
and
know.
she's been going through a lot of mental issues
You know?
of late. You know, I don't want to talk about her personal life, but you guys know that she was going through
2 years without fighting, with 40 years old. You don't know where she is right now. So anyway, we don't bet in main events if we are not sure. We didn't bet on Rocky, so we are not gonna bet on Holm. That's for sure. So we are not taking that. Let's wrap it up. We only have 5 picks. The most confident pick that we have. We are going. I think that we can get it. The first sweep in the UFC. We haven't get a sweep, but I think that we can get it tomorrow.
We've been close though. We've been close by one fight.
Yeah.
One fight.
That was a money fight.
Ball.
A money fight.
Yeah, but then again, it has happened like twice. Like twice, the money fight drops the ball. But then again,
It's a money fight.
It's a money fight. It's a
Yeah.
money fight.
So we have in the first fight is gonna. The first pick is gonna be Colares. The second pick is gonna be Jonathan Martinez. The third pick is gonna be Jung Park. The fourth pick is gonna be Tabata Ricci and Chidi Nonjukwani. That's our 5 picks for the card tomorrow, starting at 4 p.m. Eastern time. So enjoy it. Let's make some money. And
by the way, let me just say something real quick. If for the new viewers, you guys don't know what a money fight is, I can explain. We can explain that in the next video. In fact, I actually think I should, here and there, every 2 weeks, I should say something about the money fight so you guys understand. Maybe I'll make it short. Maybe we'll make a little video on fights and how we do things, and not talk about a card and talk about that, so you guys understand when you go in there what a money fight is to us, so you understand what to do with it. Because some of you are coming in here and not already subscribing. You probably bet you don't know what a money fight is to us. Because that's something that we name. That's something we decided to name it like that. So, like I said, like JC said, we're done here for the day, fellas, and we'll catch you in the next one. All right?
Bye bye.
Bye bye.